Cutie patooties, we're here, we are ready. We are talking about when it is not that easy. I did some of those videos in the past, but I just wanted to make a newer one because, sometimes people do need these videos, sometimes I need these videos, and sometimes I want to talk about those videos in particular. Now, I'm obviously not talking about situations that, I don't know, a family member, for example, died, which is obviously very sad, right? I'm talking more about like the days where you're feeling a little bit bad and you can't really explain it. But like those days happen, they happen, okay? Or maybe you know why you're like sad or you're depressed for like the day, but there's like things we can do against it, right? Sometimes it's just super okay to just take a day to be sad and just slowly try to regenerate yourself, right? But there's something I do want to talk about. Let's start with one thing that I saw in a TikTok recently. I opened my TikTok app for the first time in like 6 months yesterday. And one of the first videos I saw was like a person basically doing like a little like role play with herself where she played two different characters. And basically it was like a person going to a therapist, right? And they were talking about capacity. Like, obviously not capacity like how much water fits in your bottle, but like capacity like how much things fit in your brain at any given moment. And capacity is like different, right? If you had like capacity for like 5 things one day, the next day you might only have capacity for like 2 days. Why? Because things like sleep influence it, how you're feeling, what happened recently, your environment, your health, like all kinds of things fits that, right? So saying stuff like, oh my god, I used to be able to do 5 things per day, but nowadays I can only like manage to do like 3 things a day. What happened? Am I lazy or something? Is like not the right mindset, because like capacity can change it and can go up again, right? So that's just like what's one of the points. So I today am actually like a little bit, I'm a little bit miffed. I'm a little bit miffed, if we can say that, right? Because I was at my mom's. I don't go there that often anymore, like for no particular reason. It's just time constraints, right? But like I went there, and she knows I do YouTube, and I wanted to like update her and stuff like that. But she's old. She doesn't really get like VTubing and stuff like that, right? But I showed her part of a video. Obviously, she doesn't really understand English, so like I'm not afraid that she knows what the hell I'm talking about here. But then she went like and dropped a freaking bomb on me and went like, isn't your voice a little bit deep for that character? She looks like a Barbie. And I'm like, how can you say that to me? That I didn't like say her into her face like that hurt, but like I was like, how can you say that? It's my voice. What the fuck? I can't change it. What? How can you say that to me? Anyway, I just wanted to say that is something that miffed me recently. But I'm not sure if this has to do with like HRT and hormones and cycling and stuff like that, or if it's just like normal human conditions. But I, every few weeks, literally have like I like to call them like bad brain days, where I wake up, and from the moment I wake up, I kind of know today is not a good day. I feel bad. I feel a little bit poop, and I know, and nothing productive is gonna happen today. And most of the time on those like days, I don't even like really want to play games and stuff like that, my hobbies. So what do I do on those days? A few things, really. One, like I really like to watch anime. Like in general, I like to watch anime, but like on those days, I really like to like go and scroll through, find an anime I haven't seen yet, either in like the cutesy slice of life category, like the romance category, or even like brain fart, brain rot isekai anime that's not that good, but something I haven't seen yet, right? And I will binge the whole like 12 episodes in like one day. And that usually gets me over the day. It's pretty fun and nice, right? I also really like to listen to like nostalgic music for me. Now, of course, what music is nostalgic to you will be different. But for me, it's like the old music of like Billy Talent and like Green Day and like German anime openings. Maybe even some like games, OSTs from like old games. Even like Persona 5. And yes, Persona 5 is old by now. Like, come on. So I like to do that, right? And sometimes I also like to just like, I don't know, scroll random like YouTube videos. And you know what is one of the best things you can do on those days? Literally take a nap, okay? Because it could be that your brain is just like so over capitalized. It's not a word, but like we're making it a word. Maybe your brain is like so over capacity that you just need to take a little EP, okay? Maybe you just woke up and you still feel bad. Go make some breakfast, have a tea, get like your nutrition on, but then maybe just go to sleep again. Like oh my god, the privilege of having like midday sleeps are amazing. And I know not everybody can like easily do them if you have like a family to take care of and stuff like that, right? But if at all possible, just taking like a whole day and doing a few nappies in between, do like a few other things that you feel like doing in between, like watching the anime, maybe talking with a friend or something like that. That's cool. Right. And there's also something that I like to do. And maybe that is not something for you. But like sometimes our brain like really needs to have like a new activity. So we do something that we don't usually do. For a while back in the day, that was like Gunpla for me. I still have like a lot of Gunpla kits that I haven't like built. But like doing like a creative activity with like Gunpla, even if you like follow an instruction on how to build it, like your hands are busy, right? Your hands are busy, your brain is busy. You can put like a podcast on at the same time. You build a little Gunpla and stuff like that, so that's fun. Maybe you start a new game if you're feeling playing a game. You know what? Maybe you can never go back to like a comfort show, right? Of course, you don't have to watch like new shows like I do. There's like different things for different folks, for different strokes and stuff like that. Is that how you say it? It sounds a little bit weird. So I do want you to put some ways how you get over bad brain days into the comments as well, because like I think it's like nice if people share it and talk about it together and do it, right? That is gonna be the end of the main part of the video. I do now want to give an update on the last video I made that I called "Is YouTube Censoring Me?" because there has been new things coming out. So Charlie, aka Penguin Zero, now did a video basically responding to the video of Just Dry Face. And what basically Charlie has, no, not Charlie, what Josh has found out, and Charlie's now collaborating, is that the drop in views, very likely like 99%, is like unmonetized views that's dropping. What does that mean? If you're like watching with an ad blocker or some like other way to like not see ads, your view will not be counted anymore. So that is apparently what is happening, because like all the people that had views drop at the same time did not get like a lower amount of like revenue from YouTube. That means that the views that disappeared like overnight were like not monetized anyway. Like before on YouTube, in case you didn't know, when you use an ad block, your view like still pops up in like a little statistic on a YouTube video, but like the creator would not get paid for that, obviously, because you didn't watch any ads, right? But now the view is like entirely gone. And I kind of hope they reverse it, right? Because like I don't want to know how many people watched my videos with ads. I want to know how many people in general watched my video, which is also like an important statistic in the future that you would want to give like what are they called? Like sponsorship people and stuff like that. So it's kind of like important to know how many actual people like watch your videos, you know? It's like a little bit weird if they say, yo, like these views don't make you money anymore, so we're just like not showing them anymore. I want to know what people watch my videos, right? I want to know. What the hell? Why are you not on YouTube? Anyway, when you're seeing this video, I'm gonna be live like 40 minutes later or something, maybe 30 minutes later. We're gonna be live again on YouTube's and on the Twitchies, and we're gonna play some more Final Fantasy 14, which is like currently my comfort game. It's very nice. I played a little bit of Final Fantasy like yesterday, even off stream. Of course, I didn't like continue any of the things we're doing on stream, like the main story, but like I leveled a new what's it called? A new class. You're gonna see. Anyway, I'm gonna shout out and stuff like that. See you later on stream or next video. Bye!